Yes, hello everyone. I greet you all and have come for a presentation which is going to be on migration. Let's start by explaining what's migration. Migration, this is the movement of people from one place to another. So this movement can be across national borders or within the country. So this migration is divided into four types, and as you are seeing down here, international migration, internal migration, forced migration, and voluntary migration. When we talk about the international migration, this is the movement of people from one place to another, but across national borders. I'll give an example from Kenya to Uganda, or Uganda to Kenya, or Uganda to Sudan, or Sudan to Uganda. That is crossing borders, so that is international. So internal means within, can be from village to town, which is rural urban, or town to village, that's urban rural. Forced can be due to conflicts, and be due to national hazards. So then can be voluntary, when someone has looked for we have seen another opportunity or love for adventure and decided to move. So forced and migration can be, forced and the voluntary migration can be either international or internal. So majorly we come to the most of the causes of migration. So the causes of migration has effect on both the area where people have left and to where they have headed to migrate or to settle. So major migration, people, they have moved from one place to another for settlement. They have gone there to settle. So majorly that effect, the causes could be due to where they are going or from where they are coming from. So when we talk about causes, we have conflicts. Conflicts majorly causes people to move and go and settle to look for places where there is peace, and so that they can settle. Poverty also can force people to move from one place to another. Even lack of opportunities can be a job opportunity. So when someone has seen a job opportunity somewhere, or have had a job opportunity somewhere, someone will decide to move from one place to another, which can be within the country or outside the country. Political stabilities. Now this one it depends. So someone may move from Uganda to Kenya because in Kenya there is political stabilities, or can move from Kenya to Uganda because there is political stabilities, or someone can move from Uganda to Kenya because in Uganda there is instabilities. So national hazards, this one include landslides, floods. This one can force someone to move away from one place to another to look for areas which are good for settlement, where there is no floods, there is no other national hazards. Love for adventure, people want to find out new areas, want to go and see what's being done there, to how those cultures are. So that's love for adventure we're talking about. So migration has effects, and these effects are also can affect the place where they left and where they have gone. So now this one I've grouped them into 3. These effects can be economical, can be social, and can be political. I shall discuss one by one as we are going through. So we start with the economical effects. So economical effects may have positive and negative. So let us start with the positive. Availability of labor. So if people move from one place to another, the availability of labor increases. So this will work to be done, and economic development or growth will happen. Increased trading rate. So buying and selling things from one person, selling and buying things will increase because of increased number and increased needs. Skilled labor. Due to new people who are coming in the area, they come with new skills, and this will help to improve on the economic development. But this thing also has a negative effect, the movement. So increased insecurity. People move with different kind of behaviors, so they can cause increased insecurity, and this can cause economical underdevelopment, increased lack of jobs. So these people have increased in an area, there is increased lack of jobs, increased spread of diseases. So this one, due to increased population, it will cause easier to spread one disease to another, from one person to another, because of increased population. So we have also social effects. These social effects, they are also positive and negative. So positive effects, that there is cultural exchange. People learn one another in terms of tradition and diversity. Also, there is that change in that cultural understandings. Talk about increased intermarriage. So there is also that cross marriage from both the traditions or cultures, but also it has a negative effect on that, in that people who are settling may have different cultural norms, and this will cause conflicts or tribal wars. Also, we have political effects. Political effects include spark of political debate, and also we have diplomatic strain and increased government budget. Also, we have increased crime rate due to increased population. So we have tried to define these types of, if we try to define these types of migration, we have international migration. As I told you, we have 4 types of migration: international, national, voluntary, and forced. But voluntary and forced can be under international or national. So international, this involves, as I've told you up there, involves the movement of people from one place to another across borders, as I've explained above there. So then if you come to internal is within the country, can be from village to town, as I've explained in the above slides. So here I wanted to put some pictures, but it didn't happen, to show you the type of movement, the type of migration I was explaining. International, I've already explained it. This involves across borders. Voluntary and forced, I've already explained it also. It can be international or internal. Yes, here we come to our conclusion. So if there is any question, or any suggestions that we discussed, but I thank you I still thank you people for watching and subscribing to my new YouTube channel, as we are learning many things concerning ICT and the day-to-day life. I welcome all your subscription. Thank you very much. I still remain Wesa Savasi. Stay well.